Today we are going to talk about welfare and the welfare state. Now, some argue, especially if you're conservative, that, welfare totally kills motivation and it just promotes laziness and stuff like that. And liberals say, we need safety nets to prevent inequality and that sort of thing. So here's just my take on it. I do support the welfare state. It doesn't mean I'm a commie. So there's good forms of socialism too and bad. Finance is a bit like religion. If it wasn't for an economic ideology that became the new religion, which the New Crusades marked the start of individualism versus collectivism, went at it head-to-head in the form of the Cold War. I'm against the welfare being used as a weapon to control the masses, like what in the USSR was. Here's some free stuff. Now here's a tyrannical government. Welfare should be respected as an emergency, like morphine. If you break your leg, great. However, after you recover, not a good idea to start taking it for fun or for long-term usage. And although it is a quick fix, trust me, you will be happier in the end being your own man earning your own money. However, without welfare, it will lead up to a lower class revolution like the rise in the Napoleons in France, or like the Lenins who overthrew the Tsars in Russia leading up to the rise in Bolshevism. People has these attitudes, why should I help people and get nothing in return? Well, sometimes you have to help people in order for them to help themselves, leading up to a more productive society. And no welfare will lead up to starving people, and more of them leads to anger, frustration and violence, which can in fact affect you. And why do conservatives support socialism in the form of big military, which is also a form of big government, yet bash big government when they ask for tax? Since, in my opinion, having a big police force is supporting a big police force scares me than giving some poor man a check at the end of the month. And another thing is there's a lot of selfishness behind it. Just because you're doing fine and you're not a pensioner, or you're not in an abusive relationship that you need to get out, or if you don't have kids or health issues, doesn't mean other people don't. So yeah, don't be so selfish. And basically, nations laugh and mock other nations with huge inequality. Do you honestly want to be laughed at? So yeah, do you want to be one of them? If a large class of hungry, starving, ill and empowered people don't feel fulfilled by their government, expect high crime, theft, uprising, war and bloodshed. People may feel the need to make money via black markets, increasing the drug industry. However, I notice people only support liberalism when it benefits them, like liberals in college. They love the handouts to get them through their education. However, turning to conservatives after college when they have a career and they themselves don't like paying for other people's handouts. Bit selfish, isn't it? Now, I'm not bashing on capitalism. When government gives handouts or free stuff, it's beaten housewife syndrome. They can boss you all you want to make all the laws they want, and you're blackmailed to losing all your handouts if you don't comply, and people don't want to bite the hand that feeds them. Then it's a trap. If you don't comply to their laws, face prison, and who's going to get you out since the police and the government and the court is all receiving the same check from the same people under a communist dictatorship paid by the government? Do you think your lawyer will want to bail you out and lose his free stuff in return? Don't think so. This is why the Soviets had so many prisoners. It'd be a police state. Karl Marx's utopian society of if we all live life in free luxury and the government just pays for everything, it's all fine. We're free. It will just lead to tyrannical dictatorships and an ideology which has killed the most humans to date. However, I pay tribute to both socialism and capitalism because when I was unemployed for a year and when I was ill, there was a safety net. If that was in a third world country, I could no longer work because if I was ill, I'd be starving and dead within a week. But that safety net gave me hope in humanity, my country, that it doesn't matter if I become broken, I will be protected and not have the chance to suffer. I'm no longer, so yeah, it does give you a bit of inspiration and hope in humanity. However, you do have to watch out. There are people who do abuse it, and the welfare system themselves, they do mess up and get things wrong as well. So, yeah. However, when I got arrested by a big police force, however, capitalism saved me in the sense that good money got me a good lawyer, which got me out, because at the end of the day, money brings people together. So when I got arrested, it was because of capitalism and my parents having a business, which got me a good lawyer and got me out. I'm not going to explain my court case, but I'm going to say, in my opinion, it was very unfair and unjustified. So, a taxi driver only drives you places in exchange for money. The pizza delivery guy only gives you pizza in exchange for money. You only afford to get luxuries because of money. It's true, money makes the world go round. Without capitalism, I'd be in jail. End of the day, humans are selfish. Humans only trade to get something in return. It was like that even before money. People would trade spices for salt, gold for cattle. And when we didn't do that before then, people just stole the cattle. So capitalism is also great in reducing crime by finding a means of fair trade instead of robbery. So yeah. So what I'm saying is the welfare state is good. However, I'm not bashing capitalism. Capitalism brings people together. Socialism brings people together. It's all about perfect balance, creating a perfect balance within liberalism and conservatism, individualism, collectivism, whatever you want to call it. So that's just my view on it. So yeah, see you in my next video. Peace.